there's been a long experience with children, particularly that of Sophia and her collaborators, and also then people from in different parts of the world working with children from very different cultures, very different backgrounds. And in all of this work, there are some things that seem to be, if you want, universally true of the child, that have been observed in the child. One of those, and maybe the one that is the most impressive at first, is to see their enjoyment of important things, deep things, things that are profound. Sophia in her work says the greatest things must be given to the least. And this is truly because only the greatest things satisfy them. Another way of saying that is that they're so essential. Anything that is superficial just doesn't interest them really. They're only attracted to the things that are rich in meaning and that are really essential. Another thing is their whole capacity for prayer, the way that they show us that they are capable of entering into prayer so completely. And for the little child especially, that is much more than just verbalizing the prayer. It is a complete entering in their whole body, like the little child who once said after a prayer time, my body is happy. A complete involvement in their prayer. Their prayer, and again this seems to be universally true, the prayer of the young child is most usually praise and thanksgiving. It's their natural form of praying, to give praise and thanksgiving. Also just that they seem to have some knowing of God that defies their experience, that where no one has told them, no one has explained, and yet they speak with a kind of authority of things that are very great and very mysterious, that causes us to wonder, how can they know this? Where did this knowledge come from? But it's with a real assurance that they speak about God. Then I think the one that we experience most is just their capacity to enjoy, their ability to be at peace and to be happy at the same time. It's a different kind of joy than excitement and getting all excited about something. It's a much deeper kind of joy, a way that they show us how completely at home they are with things about God. And it's characterized by a certain kind of peace in the child, a kind of recollection that we don't think of as typical for a 3 or 4-year-old. The place where I feel closest to God is with these children. And in this particular approach, it is so freeing to be able to be together and listen. We're given the helps we need to really make that happen. And so being in community with those children calls me to the place that I feel the greatest need to be. And that is, I know, forever, because it is so powerful, a way of being, listening with children. They call me to listen in a way that nothing else quite does.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.